Welcome to the first of 5 Travel Penticton Daily Special Training modules. My name is Connor Galway. I'm the president of Junction Consulting, and I'll be leading you through these modules that have been created for you, the Penticton culinary community, to help to support in the way that everyone here is using social media to achieve our goals. Each of these modules is going to include a quick instructional video that's going to cover one important social media topic. And then you'll see below this video, there are supporting materials and exercises that go along with each one. In this session, we'll go over what Penticton is going to get up to on social media and how the various parts of its strategy work together. So let's get into it. The key to Travel Penticton's success on social media is in its ability to tell high quality, authentic stories about the people and the places that make it special. People are naturally attracted to places that have unique, friendly, and local attractions to offer. And so it's the job of Travel Penticton to get those stories out through social media and other means to target audiences who will eventually become visitors. Social media supports in every step of the traveler's journey, from the time they spend at home, dreaming about the next time that they'll be traveling, to their specific trip planning, to the booking process. Social media can even play an important role in improving the visitor's travel experience. What's unique about the travel industry is that our guests are never not travelers. That means that we have an opportunity to communicate with them right from the time when they start dreaming about their next trip, through booking, planning, and even when it's time to share their story of their trips with their friends. Let's take a look at one hypothetical visitor's travel journey and how social media can play a role. Here's our traveler. Let's call them Taylor. Right now, Taylor isn't even thinking about traveling specifically. Now, of course, it's always in the back of their mind, but they don't have anything planned. So they scroll through their news feeds, they watch stories, they read blogs, all without ever really focusing on travel-related content. However, when they see something special or when they read a recommendation from a friend, they file that information away to be recalled when a travel opportunity does come up. Then when it's time to plan, they start off with a set of destinations in mind. Those ideas come from a variety of sources, but one of them is the stories, recommendations, and the ideas that they generate during that dream phase. Planning also involves visiting websites, watching videos, and checking out social media accounts to learn more about the options that are out there. Once they enter into the booking phase, they're selecting the right accommodations, they're booking tours, they're planning meals. To do that, they might look at review sites or reach out to friends directly. Other people will search for travel blogs and read firsthand accounts, and others will just look at the testimonials and the content that exist on a provider's website. Then when it's time to visit, some people come with strict plans, others play it by ear. So our websites, our social media, even the confirmation emails that we send, they help the people who like to plan, and they can also provide on-the-go suggestions to those without an itinerary. Finally, when it's time to check out and they're reflecting back on the great times that they've just had, that's the best opportunity that we have to inspire people to share their experiences on social media or to write us a review, thereby creating stories for a whole new crop of dreamers to start their own travel journeys. Now, Travel Penticton's strategy is about developing the content and the stories that will create the conditions for the right travelers to move from dreaming to booking here in Penticton. Of course, one of the most compelling attractions, and the one that we're going to be most focused on in this series, is its culinary community. It's the restaurants, the wineries, the artisans, the markets, bars, the breweries, they all share a unique sense of community here. And they're located, of course, in one of the most amazing places for fresh ingredients in the world. So those things have built both legacy properties that have stood the test of time and creative new offerings that are energizing the local culinary scene. That story is underrated across Canada and in the Pacific Northwest. So in order to tell it, we're going to be launching a new campaign called Daily Special. Daily Special brings together the people who know Penticton's culinary community best It's the winemakers, the chefs, the local regulars, the bartenders, the brewmasters, among many others, to create a guide that will give any visitor the kind of Penticton experience that will match their tastes and expose them to all of the parts that you know and love. Part of your contribution is going to be in uncovering those stories to be told and also working together to create the compelling content that's going to close that loop. It'll start off as a section of the Travel Penticton website where curated Penticton experiences will be shared along with the stories of the people who share them. We'll be asking you to tell us about your favorite spots to get breakfast on the weekend, to grab coffee while out for a ride, or to go for dinner or drinks with friends. The story will extend far beyond the website, as we'll be telling those stories through a series of social media content that will be shared in a variety of different ways. The story is even going to extend offline, as we'll be working with you all to create collaborations, features, and other attractions that will draw people in and become storytelling opportunities in their own right. Our overarching goal with Daily Special is to make Penticton known as BC's destination for fresh ingredients and fresh culinary experiences. The ingredients, the food, the craft beers, and the wine, those are all the things that are going to catch people's attention, but it's going to be the community that draws them in. And that's where you come in. You have the stories, you have the inside information, and the creativity that's going to tell the story of what it's really like to visit Penticton. So to get started, we've prepared several resources for you to help support in your planning, and you can find them below on this page. And to check out the rest of this series and learn more about how you can be a part of Penticton's Daily Special.